As a cosmetic injector, who is better at nailing your brand tone? You or ChatGPT? Because if you can get ChatGPT to nail your brand tone, think about how much time that can save when it comes to generating social media content, responding to emails, and countless other things. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how we can use some really basic techniques and some prompt engineering, as it's called, to get ChatGPT to speak close to the way you speak, saving you tons of time in your daily tasks. So, if you're interested in that, stay tuned here. My name is Dr. Teri Fisher. I am an aesthetic medicine physician, cosmetic injector, and I love looking at ways that I can use AI and automation in my daily activities to help me save time. Because I know we are all very busy trying to stay on top of all of the learning that we have to do to give our patients and clients the best possible service that we can. So ChatGPT is one of these tools that has revolutionized the way that I communicate. And so what we'll do is we're going to jump directly into ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you how we can use this. So here we are on the ChatGPT page. You go to chatgpt.com to get here. And in this case, I've purposely not logged in. As you can see, the login button is still highlighted here. The reason for that is I have given my ChatGPT some of my personal branding tone. And if I log in, it will give us answers in that way. And right now I want to demonstrate for you what it's like when you don't give it any type of training. And then we're going to compare that to what it's like when you do have some of that knowledge that has been shared with ChatGPT. Before we jump into this, and this is a really important concept, I want you to think of ChatGPT as an employee of you. You have just hired an assistant, in this case, to do your social media, and they are going to be working on your Instagram channel. When you first hire someone, if you all of a sudden give them a task, write me an Instagram post on how Botox works for reducing wrinkles, what kind of response are you going to get? Chances are it's going to be pretty generic because there has been no other context about how you want that social media post to be created. Well, let's try just that. If we jump back into this and we just simply type, write me an Instagram post on how Botox works for wrinkle reduction. Oh, we've got a spelling mistake here. Let's just correct that. And let's hit enter and let's see what we get. All right. So this is the first stab at this, and you can see it's formatted like an Instagram post. It's got a little bit of a title at the top. It's got a couple of emojis throughout the post, and it's even got some hashtags at the bottom. Let's have a quick look at this. So it says, smooth skin, smooth confidence. Curious about Botox? Here's the scoop on how it works for wrinkle reduction. Botox is a minimally invasive treatment that targets dynamic wrinkles, the ones caused by repetitive muscle movements like frowning or squinting. It works by temporarily relaxing these muscles, preventing them from contracting and forming lines on your face. Think of it as hitting the pause button on aging. No downtime, no recovery needed, just smooth, youthful skin. Whether it's forehead lines, crow's feet, or frown lines, Botox can help restore a refreshed, rejuvenated look. The best part, results are natural, subtle, and last for months. Ready to put your best face forward? And then there's a whole bunch of hashtags. It's not bad, but is that the way that you speak? Because chances are this is not exactly how you would write your own Instagram posts. I want to give you some examples now. What if we were to take this exact same prompt? So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste it down here as a new prompt, but I'm going to give it some instructions now. I'm going to say, please write this, correct my spelling there. Please write this in a casual, laid back tone with some humor and with a friendly vibe. Let's say that is what your brand is. That is what your clinic is known for. You are known for being a casual, laid-back place. There's a little bit of humor throughout the encounters with your patients, and you've really got a friendly vibe. Let's hit enter and see what we get. And sure enough, hey friends, let's talk about Botox for a sec. You know those little lines that pop up when you raise your eyebrows or squint at the sun? Yeah, those. Well, Botox is here to hit the pause button on those wrinkles and smooth things out. Here's how it works. Botox relaxes the muscles that create those lines when they contract, like when you're thinking really hard or making your I'm confused face. No need to worry about freezing your face, just a little less wrinkling and a lot more glowing. It's like a mini vacation for your face, but without the SPF and umbrella drinks. Ready to keep things looking fresh and fab? Drop me a DM if you've got questions. And then it's got some hashtags again, and even the hashtags are a little bit different based on that. You can see that just adding that one sentence has completely changed the tone of this simple social media post. It's incredible. Let's try this one more time. Let's take that. Let's copy that. Let's paste that. And now instead of the casual laid-back tone with some humor and a friendly vibe, let's change that. And now I want this to be a more luxurious vibe with a professional, high-end vibe. So please write this in a professional, high-end, luxurious voice. Let's check my spelling there. And let's try that and see how we get. And here we get the following. Discover the art of timeless elegance. At the forefront of aesthetic refinement, Botox is a precision treatment designed to restore youthful radiance by gently smoothing away fine lines and wrinkles. By carefully relaxing the muscles responsible for dynamic wrinkles, those formed by facial expressions, Botox provides a refined, natural result that enhances your features without compromising expression. The outcome is a subtle yet transformative rejuvenation, revealing smooth, radiant skin and a refreshed, timeless appearance. Indulge in the luxury of effortless beauty, where every detail is tailored to your individual needs. Let us guide you on your journey to a more confident, graceful you. And you can see that when we look at this, even things like the emojis are different. In the original generic one, we had a couple of stars, clapping, a flower, a couple of stars, the two hands for thank you. For the fun vibe, we had a wave and one of the faces here with, again, star, beach umbrella, looks like fingernails being painted. And then for the more elegant one, we've got stars, we've got leaves, we've got a shooting star. So the whole post, the whole thing is completely different. For my personal vibe, I tend to be more of this casual, laid-back tone type of person. So I like that. So I can take that, and let's do another one with this. I'm going to place that in the chat window here again, and I'm going to keep this casual, laid-back tone with some humor and a friendly vibe. But I also want to say, please ask the viewer an engaging question at the end, and make sure to use lots of emojis. Let's see what we get this time. Ever wondered how to keep those pesky wrinkles at bay without saying goodbye to your expressions? Botox might be your new bestie. Here's the deal. Botox works by temporarily relaxing the muscles that cause these fine lines when you frown, raise your eyebrows, or squint. No more furrowed brows or crow's feet, just smooth, youthful skin. And don't worry, you'll still look like you, just a slightly more refreshed, well-rested version. It's quick, easy, no downtime. Plus the results, chef's kiss. Curious to see how it works for you? Drop me a comment or DM if you've got questions. Let's chat. Would you try Botox for wrinkle reduction, or do you have a secret anti-aging routine? So there you go. There's that question that I asked for at the end. So that gives you an idea of what it's like. And again, if we go back to what I said at the beginning, when we talked about this is like your assistant. Stop thinking of it like this robot in a black box. It's an assistant. When you have an assistant and you want this person to write some of your social media for you, you've got to give it some direction. It just makes sense. And these are the type of directions that you give the person. I want it to be casual. I want it to be laid back. I want to have a little bit of humor. I want to have a friendly vibe. Make sure you ask a question at the end. These are all the things that we can do to help us to have a more efficient way of creating our content in a way that still sounds like you. And I'm not saying that you just now copy and paste this word for word into Instagram. You may, if this is perfect, but you also want to have a look at it, make sure that it is truly authentically you and that it is appropriate for the way that you interact with your patients and with your clients. And so here's what we've learned. You can describe your tone with instructions to ChatGPT, and don't be afraid to tweak it. As you see, I went through a couple of iterations there to find one that I was happy with. But once you've done that, ChatGPT, your personal assistant, can create on-brand content. So, will you start using ChatGPT as your secret weapon? Because I certainly have been, and it helps with my time, and I can't tell you how much of a load it takes off of me. If this has been useful to you, make sure to like it and subscribe this video and subscribe to the channel. I am going to be creating a ton more AI and automation type videos to help you get the most out of your business when it comes to injecting. And ultimately, it's all about creating really great service for our patients. Coming up, I'm going to be doing 3 other videos on different ways that you can use ChatGPT in a more refined way. So we're going to actually get into teaching ChatGPT and training it so it knows what to do the next time you talk to it. So here's your task. Try this out and drop a comment underneath the video here about how you are going to use it. Maybe give us a sample prompt. How are you using this for your social media? I'd love to see what you've got. Talk to you soon.